On Draw Stuff Real Easy today, we are going to draw a vaccine bottle or vial. But let's not talk about it. Let's do it. We're going to plan in pencil, draw it in ink, erase the pencil, then do all the fiddly bits and shading that make the drawing look great. You'll be needing a pen, a pencil and an eraser. Okay, let's start by planning this in pencil. I'm going to start by drawing an ellipse. I always go a little bit too round on the right hand side. And then we draw two lines coming down vertically on each side. And then we kind of echo this curve, that ellipse, like that. In fact, it's kind of a little bit more domed on the top, like this. There we go. And then we're going to draw another ellipse, just slightly down from the top line, top curve, rather. It's not a line, is it? Like that. And then we're going to draw another little curve like that. So this is the little bit of rubber or whatever it is that they poke the needle into to draw out the vaccine. Just move that up so it all fits in nicely. And then the bottle is pretty much the same width. So you can draw that line all the way down, in fact, like that. And then we're going to want to echo that curve down here again as well. And now remember that, if you get lost doing this at all, you can stop and start and replay it anytime you like. It's not going to break anything. It's not going to cost you anything. Now, we're going to need another curve around about there. And then we can draw a kind of curve coming around here. So these are the shoulders of the bottle like that. So this curve here will be the top of the label. And then we're going to have a tiny little bit of glass seen down at the bottom there. Join me on Patreon for images, help sheets and a whole lot more. For the lettering we need these curves here as well. So it's all about the curves. And these curves are the tops. Well, these are all the bottoms of that ellipse. It's exactly the same ellipse. We maybe make that a little bit more into there. Now we can start inking this in. And maybe start on a straight bit like that. And then just go carefully, nicely round the outside. Nicely round the corners. They're not corners, they're curves, aren't they? You know what I mean. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let that line fade away into dots here so that it doesn't kind of overpower the drawing. And then here I'm going to go around like that. And again, go into dots on the other side. And then here we can make that a curve there. And again, here we want to come all the way around the shoulder of the bottle and down, around the shoulder and down. And then we want to come around to the bottom of the label that goes around it. And then we're going to want a little bit of sort of glass showing at the bottom there. Here we can draw the label. And then using these lines here, we can put in something like COVID-19 vaccine. So this is quite a small little bottle, so the glass is quite thick in relation to it. So I'm just going to sort of do a bit of dark, sort of bit like that, which is kind of showing really the thickness of the glass. And then the kind of the top of the liquid's going to be something like that, but we're going to make that just a little sort of darker there on the top. And then I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on the shoulder of the bottle around there. When you are absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines. And if you can't erase them, then you press too hard. You have to learn not to press too hard. I'm just going to do a little bit of shading like that there. I'm going to put a little bit down there just to give a little bit of sort of feel of curve to the bottle. Don't make these little marks go right to the edge, just sort of on the side, and then we can do the same coming down this side as well. And then we can put it on the table by drawing the edge of the table behind there, and we can really put it on the table with a bit of shadow like that. And it's just kind of flicking away from the line there, make it sort of shorter. All you need to do now is to fill the bottle up with some vaccine colour, make the lid a bit grey, and then add a bit of shadow. There you go, how to draw a vaccine bottle or vial, and I really hope it can knock this whole COVID-19 business on the head. And if you're watching this in 10 years' time, maybe you'll remember what it was like going through COVID-19 in 2020. Thanks for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to Draw Stuff Real Easy and keep coming back for lots more drawing videos every week. In the meantime, keep drawing, drawing, drawing. Practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.